guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today just a little introductory thought. I was so excited about this new background, and this is the first time I'm filming with it, and you can't even see it. So I was so excited to get my lotus flower here, and it's so pretty. But my head literally blocks the whole thing, so it's so silly. I was like, it's gonna be so pretty behind my head, and isn't it ironic? So anyway, it was just making me laugh. I was just sitting here setting everything up, and I'm like, it was pointless. So I hope it's not too dark for this video, but I'm gonna have to figure some things out, because I don't know. I was so excited about it, but anyway, it is what it is. So anyway, I am so excited. I have been manifesting Beauty Bay to come out with another palette. Like, I've been seriously thinking and just really just pondering it and thinking about it and hoping and wishing for them to release a palette, and they finally did. They have released the Reckless Romance palette. Here it is. She's so pretty. So many options in here. It's not just like you're like, oh, that's just a pink palette. I mean, there's some deep dark tones, there's some grays, there's, you know, your cool tones, and then you have like your mauve tones, and then you have your reds, your purples, some pinks, some lavenders, and then there's some neutral tones in here. So it's actually a very versatile palette. It's not just, oh, another red palette for Valentine's Day or lack thereof, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I was so excited when they finally released it. They're like reviewing all these new palettes, and I'm like, gosh, I just like look at my Beauty Bay palettes, and I'm like, I really cannot wait for them to release another palette. And they finally did. I was so excited. So this came a couple days ago. I ordered it as soon as it was released. So it does say it's still available. It is $22 on Beauty Bay, and then they're running a couple sales. You can always find something on there to add into your cart. I actually purchased the, what even is this? The Micro Sketch Eyebrow Pencil. It says the ultra slim pencil mimics the appearance of individual hairs to fill in shape and add definition to your arches. And I got it in the color Bark, and I used it today, and I actually really like it. So it's got the spoolie on the one side, and then it's got, you know, the pencil right there. The only thing I do not like is that it comes out. It was like, oh, that's not good. So just be very careful. Very, very careful. So put that back. But I do like it. And then I actually got the Brow Fixer Fiber Gel. Get thicker, fluffier, and more defined brows. This gel formula contains tiny microfibers that adhere to the skin and hairs for a natural looking, long-lasting finish. And this is in the color Sable. It's a small little tube, which is fine. It's got a little tiny brush. So I actually really like how my brows turned out using those today. So anyway, that's a little side note. And then on my face, I finally used the Sephora. I don't think I used this on camera yet. Did I? I can't remember. The Sephora Best Skin Ever. This was on sale on Sephora, and I was looking for a new foundation, and this popped up, and I was like, you know what? Why not? Like, I don't typically try a lot of Sephora like brand foundations. This is the color 10N. Medium buildable coverage for the look of naturally perfected skin. I don't know. I think it looks nice on my skin. It's not sticky, tacky, none of that. Actually went on nice. I used the brush, and then I went ahead and used my sponge to blend it out. So anyway, that's all I have to say about those things. So if you want to see what I do with this palette, then just keep watching. You do get a mirror in here. It's a nice size mirror, and I actually really like it. I've never had a problem with Beauty Bay's mirrors or things like that. So I definitely want to use, I know I'm going to go in with this color at some point, but I kind of want to use these pinks. I know I'm going to do that. I know I want to get into this color here, and probably this lighter one here. Let's go ahead and just jump in. I'm gonna go in with Soulmate here. And I'm gonna pick that up on this ColourPop E2 brush. Flawless as always. I feel like that's my big thing with Beauty Bay, is that I know what to expect, and I feel like they don't disappoint and they're affordable. So I always look forward to, you know, a palette coming out from them. I think I'm actually going to take the same color underneath. Get it nice and blended out, and then let's go ahead. I'm going to pick up this Morphe M124 brush, and I want to go in with After Party. I don't have any product on here, and I'm just going to go ahead and go into the inner corner. And the inner third of the lid. That actually is really pretty. It looks muted in the pan, but like more pink. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up, and I'm gonna get it wet with my Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. That's pretty. I'm gonna clean that brush off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this color Muse. It's pretty pink, and it's got like silver specks in it. I feel like there's some purple in there too. I'm just gonna put that right in the center. Okay, for a second there I was like, oh, these are gonna be similar, but you could definitely see the difference between the two. Now you can see where this has more of like a lavender color to it. Blend over top. I'm gonna pick some of this up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it wet. Ooh, I bet this would be really pretty, like to use, you know, like the cool tone. Since I've already used it now, I'm not gonna be able to do it, just because I'll use a variety of colors, but it just popped into my head. I was like, oh, I should have used these cool tone grays and then use that pink in the middle for like a halo eye. That'd have been really pretty. I'm gonna go back in with that first color and just dab over top to get a nice blend. I really thought these were gonna have more of a difference to them, honestly. Like shade range wise, because here's this color and then here's the other color, so I just thought it was gonna be a lot lighter on that inner corner than what it is. Anyway, we're just gonna keep moving on. Ooh, maybe I'll do the purple for the other eye. Let's go ahead and do, I'm gonna go down here into this Paparazzi color. I'm gonna pick that up on this Blend Bunny B1 brush. I can't tell if this is going to be like a deep mulberry type color, like that brownish purple, or if it's going to be more brown. That one on really nice. It is a really deep color, and I feel like it's like a deep wine color with like a brown undertone. I'm going to pick up that first brush and just soften that edge. I'm gonna pick up that same brush. I'm gonna look down, and I'm very gently gonna bring that color in about 2/3 of the way, just to make the look more cohesive. And I think I'm gonna go in with that same color that's on that inner corner. I'm gonna get it wet, and I'm gonna put it on that lower lash line. Oh. So I think I'm gonna go in and pick up a little bit of that color Muse that's in the center. And I'm actually gonna put that a little bit down here. Just to mimic what's on the upper lid. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that Muse color and go out here and blend over. I'm still using the same brush. I've just been cleaning it off. It's that Morphe M124 brush. There's that. So I'm just gonna leave that eye like that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop over to the other eye. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go in with Backstage here. Just light gray. And I'm gonna pick that up on, oh, I love this brush. This Vasanti contour eyeshadow brush. And I think I'm just gonna put that, ooh, that's pretty, okay. I wasn't sure like how intense or light that was gonna be. So I'm gonna put that out here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it all over. I have an idea for what I wanna do. I just was gonna put this different, but it's alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like this. All over, just like that transition shade. And when I'm doing it, I'm just carving out the eye shape that like I want my makeup to be applied in, you know, kind of follow the contour of my eyebrow a little bit. So I definitely feel like this color is more concentrated where you put it down. So you might want to just stipple it on and then soften the edge. As opposed to thinking you're going to put it and then like blend it out. And then I want to see what this tattoo color looks like. So I don't want to just go in with black. I want to go in with this deep gray. I just want to see how deep it is. I'm going to put that here on this inner corner. Is there going to be a big difference? There is a difference. Alright. So I'm going to do like a halo eye. So just take your time and make sure you tap it off in between, because look what I just did. Made a mess on my dang face. And black will definitely make you look like you have a black eye. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build this up out here and in here how I want it, and I'm gonna clean up my face. So I just went ahead and built up that outer corner and that inner corner, and then I cleaned up my under eye and packed some setting powder on there just so it wouldn't look too black, but I feel like it's just that black gets on there and then it's not your friend. It just kind of, well, for me anyway, it just blends into my skin tone and makes it look almost like a, what am I saying? This dark grayish black blends in, and then mixing with my skin tone, it almost comes out like a gray or a grayish greenish color. It's not cute. You just gotta be careful, and like I said, as always, do your face makeup last. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up, what's this? A Beauty Bay 207 brush. And I want to pick up this fishnet color here. Tap that off. And then I'm going to go all in this area and this area. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know if that's gonna pick up on camera. It has some shimmer. I hope this is a color that keeps. You know how some companies try to do like the matte that has all these shimmers and sparkles in it, and then it's like it doesn't work, kind of like how ColourPop does some of theirs. I'm hoping you see this, and when I'm putting it on there, it almost has like You can see like the purple in it, like up close. I don't know that it's fully gonna show because it looks like it has purple, like a purplish undertone. What if I just get it in here? And then close my eye. I don't know if the camera is going to pick that up or not, but it is super pretty. I wonder what the website says this color is, because sometimes they put their description of the colors under read more, and this is called Fishnets, a black multi-flex shimmer. I wonder if I get it wet. That'll add to it. I really just want to see what it looked like. I think if you put it on something lighter, you'd see it. I think at the moment I'm going to take this Beauty Bay brush and just soften the edge, tame it down just a smidge. It's starting to look very one-dimensional, huh? Very like monochromatic. I feel like initially it had some differentiation in the color, but I'm starting to feel like it's not, and I don't know. You can see where it's still a little lighter up here, but it's not doing too much for me. So anyway, here's what I wanted to do. I want to see if I can take maybe this Rockstar purple color down here. Oh, let's see what that paparazzi color was. A warm tone deep brown matte. Yes, I lied. Pick up Rockstar here on old Filbert. And I think I'm going to put that over top. Ooh, that's pretty. I'll put that all over the middle. I'm going to go back in with that prior brush. I'm not picking up any extra product because I feel like there's enough of this gray on here. Let's see, maybe not. Maybe I need to pick up a smidge. Just a tap right there. Dark, it's like vampy. I feel like Vampirina. So, anyway, let's go ahead. I want to go in with Girlfriend, and I want to put that right in the center of this. So I'm going to clean off old Filbert here. This looks promising. I'm going to look straight ahead, and I'm actually going to just dab this color right in the center. Like that. I think I'm going to pick up a little bit more. I'm going to get it wet. Dab right there in the center. I think that looks a lot darker than what I envisioned, but I don't know if that's because of all the other colors underneath. So I think just for shits and giggles, I'm going to put that over here on the inner corner. Yeah. I actually really like that on the inner corner. That's where it should have gone all along. But in my mind, I was kind of thinking about this. And again, that's the fun thing about makeup, is playing with it to see what's going to happen. It's not an end all be all. I tried it. I'm not sure it's my favorite. So I won't do it again. You know? That's what's fun about it. Alright, let's do something underneath. I don't know. Now I could, just to be on the safe side, you know, do your typical finishing it off the same way I did that. But I'm feeling like I don't want to do that. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with Last Night, just so now I can see the tone of that color. And I'm going to pick that up on this Moda Pro BMX 420 brush. Ever so lightly. Because I wonder if it's just going to be just as similar to the other grays, because I have yet to use the deep black color. Let's see, do we really notice a difference? You know, in here, this looks different from this, and it looks different from that, and I've literally used this color, and this color on my eye. I've used all three of them. And looking in my viewfinder and looking in my mirror, looking afar, looking here, I feel like I've used one color. I really do. I mean, again, this one up here, I don't know if I'm getting a lot of blending just from where I keep like opening my eye, if that's what's happening there, or if that's really that these colors don't have that much dimension to them. So there's that. I think what I want to do is I'm going to go in with this Moda shader brush, and I really want to see what, oh, mini dress. I thought it said mindness. This mini dress color. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to pick that up on this brush. It's really not wanting to pick up, and let's see if it's going to go over. A little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. I'm going to get it wet. Pick it up. Twit. I'm just going to put that all underneath that lower lash line. That one on really nice. It looks fun. I like that. Do like how that turned out. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like this. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna finish each eye up with some liner, some mascara, and do something with my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. I'll go ahead and close my eyes. So hopefully you can see that. I just went ahead and I added a little bit of extra. So I was like, you know what? I added some of this girlfriend color up on the brow bone for like a brow bone highlight. And then as I was putting it on, I was kind of flicking it to get some shimmer into my brow. Because I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's see what it looks like. And then I was like, pfft, I did it to that eye, might as well do it to this eye. So I just went ahead and added some of that. I just threw some mascara on. This is the Rimmel Volume Flash Scandal Eyes Mascara. Boop. I just put that on. I went ahead and used their Real Extreme Precision Liner by Benefit. I got this one on sale. It's in extra black. I really like the black. And then I used my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in a whatever black to go ahead and do the lower waterline, and then to tight line up under here. And then for my lips up, I just want to play around the combo. I was feeling very like vampy, so I was like, I wonder what this would look like. So I used Prune. I used the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in Prune. So that's what the bottom of it looks like. And I was like, ooh, that might look nice with the Melt Laced lipstick. It did, because that's like a cool tone, like, I feel like it's more of like a cool tone, like lavender over top of that. So it's a little different. It's not my typical lip color, you know, but I thought it would go with the look. So let me go ahead and close. Is that all I did? Yes, I think that's all I did. So let me go ahead and cover one eye so you can see. And then let me go ahead and cover that. Then we'll go ahead and zoom out. Well, I'll go ahead and zoom out and we can talk about it. Well, I'll talk about it while you listen. I hope that doesn't blend in too bad with the background. Like, I feel like my hair just blends right into it. Even though that's blue, my hair is like a dark brown, almost black. It's a bit much. So I hope it's not too bad when I'm going back to edit this. So anyway, bear with me as I do a little trial and error. I love Beauty Bay. You all know I love some dang Beauty Bay. Do you need it? I'm not so sure. Do you like the color story? Then you know what, for $22, go ahead and get it, and I'm sure you can get it on sale. Do I think, here's the thing, some of the colors I really like I like all the shimmers in there at this point. I probably could have done something a little different here, but listen, I'm my own worst critic. So I could have done something different in here, so maybe it's just because I ended up not liking so much what I did on this eye. That shouldn't deter me from the palette. I started thinking about it and I was like, but wait a minute, does this look too much like a couple of the other palettes that I already have with the Rich palette and Berries palette in mind? So I was like, well, let me see what these look like, because maybe it's not as close. Because I'm thinking, okay, as I'm going through this, I'm like, there's some warm tones, there's some, you know, berry-esque colors. So I was like, let me go ahead and pull out my Berries palette and compare it, because I have the large Mama Jamma, you know. And, you know, there are some different colors. I mean, but I feel like some of the mattes in this Romance palette, oh, I just stuck my finger in that. I stuck my finger in that. Do I feel like there's similarities for the berry colors? I do, but I feel like there's different tones in this palette, believe it or not. So if I can do this without dropping it, I don't know why I suck at this, like holding these palettes. So if I hold them together, like this color here in the middle, it was like, that's got to go with something here. So I was kind of thinking that, but the tone is different. And even this color here, the tone is a smidge different. But if anything, it's not too far off from this color here and this color here, you know? And then that front row color, so this color here looks fairly similar to this color here. So I think if you have the Berries palette, you're gonna notice that, hey, there are some similar tones for those mattes. And then looking at the Rich palette, if you have this one, you're gonna get some of those browns out of here. You know what I mean? Especially over here in this darker corner. And then here, look, even I was thinking, oh, there's a mulberry color. There's a mulberry color right here. Right here. So I'm kind of like, is it that different? Is this something that they've already done? We just might already have these colors. If you don't have those palettes, then maybe these colors are going to be new for you. But what I really do like in this palette are the shimmers. I really do. I actually really like this color, even though I feel like you're not going to notice it as much with how I did it. Maybe doing it in a different application, on a different eye look, maybe with something lighter, you're going to be able to pick up more of those shimmers that are in it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like as soon as I applied it that they were falling out like a lot of other almost like matte with shimmer flecks in it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's lasting. I feel like it's on there. I actually really like that paired with this Rockstar color. All of the shimmers that I put on, this is the only one, yeah, this is the only one I didn't use, and then I didn't use this gold one up here. Those are the only two, I should say, that I did not get to use, but I feel like I'd really like them. Let's see. It's so creamy. I mean, look how pretty that is. You know, they're shimmers, metallics, whatever. They don't disappoint. They never do. And for $22, so you're paying $1.10 per shadow. That's not bad. And you could probably get this on sale. So do you need it? You don't need anything. You probably don't need it. You probably have a combination of these colors and something else. But if you love Beauty Bay and you don't have colors like this, then I say go for it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't want to be like, oh, go rush out and get something, because I feel like I want to be honest and be like, Some of these colors are probably repeats. You probably have some of these colors in other palettes as far as the mattes go. You probably even have some of these shimmers, like I said, in the berries palette. There's a fiery palette. There's the color, what is it, 42. There's tropical, retro, love, and dark fantasy. So here's the dark fantasy color. So there's this color. That looks similar to what I have there on my brow bone. There's grime. There's distortion. That looks like it might be a combination between these two. You know, it's not going to be exact colors. They're going to maybe be a little bit different. There will be a little bit of a differentiation in the tone of it, but it's still going to be somewhat similar. So if you don't have the money to spend on it, you probably don't. You don't need it. But if you want it, go ahead and buy it and make sure you get a coupon. So anyway, I'm done rambling. If you have any suggestions of what I should do back here, let me know, because I think that's really pretty. But obviously I wasn't thinking that my head was going to be the size of the flower. I didn't like measure that, and then as I get closer you can't see it at all. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I just need to go with something lighter back here. So anyway, I'm going to quit yammering on. I appreciate all of you. If you bought this palette and you love it, let me know below. If you bought this palette and you hate it, let me know that too. Let's talk about it. Let's see what, you know, let's put our opinions out there and have a conversation about it. That's what makes it fun. As always, I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this.